Hey there guys, thanks for joining us for another board game review. Today we're having a look at Franky Rockin Vegas. This is from Funbot Games and designed by Andreas Schmidt. And we're going to show you what it's like so you can have a look to see if this is something you'd be interested. We're going to show you some gameplay so you can see what it's like and the decisions you get to make. And to help me with that, I got my friends Mick and Carla and myself, Jason. Alright, so we're playing on this woodeny table because we're going to be rolling dice and it makes a hell of a lot of noise. So and also the black sheet that I normally use would then make the dice visuals very hard. So this is a dice chucker. As with games, you roll the dice, bank a dice, roll, bank until you've run out of dice. You've got 9 Franky dice that I have different sides. You've got Franky's body, Franky's head in purple and green. And then you got some energy bolts and I think this is Frank screaming or something like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll the dice together and then you're going to try and bank some points based on different combinations. So if you can get a head, a body and electricity together like that in either green or purple, that will score you 7 points. If you get Frank screaming with what is it? Is it not Frank screaming?
No,
what is
it's just a body and a head together.
Oh, right.
And it says it there.
It looks like him shouting. If you get this combination together, then you get 3 points. Right, so that's kind of what you do with these 9 dice over here. Then you've got these other D8 and D10 over here. These are the black head die, which is this one. This one is you trying to get combination of the same color heads and equal to the number on the roll. So for example, if I got this combination, I've rolled a 3 on the D8, I keep these 3 here. At the end of the round, I can then roll this dice and score points based on the heads. So in this case, I would score 8 points for these 3 heads. But if I rolled under the number, so for example, or equal to or under, so let's say if I rolled 3 again, that's 3 times the amount of heads. 3 times 3 is 9 points. So that's how the black head die works. The voltage dice is a little more tricky. This one you have to pay attention to because if you don't score with it or bank dice with this one, you score no points for your turn. So for example, if I rolled a 5, I could bank any 5 dice. So for example, it doesn't have to be a combination of anything. I'll bank those 5 dice with the yellow head voltage die. And then let's say I bank the rest. At the end of the round, I will roll these 5 die. And any combinations I can make out of this, in this case, none, as I rolled 5 heads.
But the wrong dice, Jason.
Yeah, let's say I rolled this, then normally this would be worth 7 points, but now it's going to be worth 5 points. But obviously the flip side to that is if I'd rolled this, that combination, then this is normally 3 points, but now it's 5 points. But only for this dice that I've used on there. And that's pretty much it. We play to either whichever comes first. The first person to reach 66 points, or after 7 rounds, the person with the most victory points is the winner. You have a little score pad, you mark it down, and after that, tally up the points. So I think we should get started. All right, so Mick is the first player, as he's the person who's been to the casino the most. So roll the dice, see what you get. So you have to bank at least 1 dice a turn, and you can bank as many as you want. So for example, you could bank all the dice on your first go, all 11, and be done with it, or you can sort of one at a time slowly build up your combinations. So tell us what you're thinking, Mick.
What a rubbish roll. No yellows at all.
Well, you've got a couple of heads and bodies.
I mean, I could go that with the 3 heads, but I think I would go the 2 bodies and heads combination. Hope I roll some yellows.
Okay.
I was tempted with keeping the 3 because it's nice and low, but...
Right, so he's banked those 4. Ooh,
I
that's
feel
a 1.
like holding on to that.
Yeah, so with a 1, you can obviously just bank 1 dice with it, any dice. I thought you were going to bank that yellow one now. I was like, wow, that's brazen. But it means you won't score any points with the yellow if you bank on a 1. But it does mean you can...
I don't have to... Yeah, I only have to store 1 dice and it doesn't count.
You can choose to store the last dice there.
Yeah. So I think the way it stands at the minute. Oh, I did store one, didn't I? Store
Yeah, you saw the yellow one. And the yellow bolt.
Where are you, yellows? Come on.
Oh, you can get 2 heads.
Yeah, I'll just have to gamble on one of these as a yellow.
And
Which it's not, so that one with it. So last chance saloon.
yellow for... He's rolled a red. All right.
So that got nothing.
So we score...
Got nothing.
So yeah, so the yellow one would now roll the yellow dice with it, but you can't score anything on one. So let's do this one over here. You got 2 heads. Roll the black dice. No, that's the heads.
Black dice one.
Yeah. If you've rolled 8, so those 2 heads are worth 8 points. So
there,
yeah, and then you got 7 points over there. That's 15 points. Well done, Mick.
Not really.
Over to Carla.
Okay. Right. Let's have a look at what I've got here.
You could just bank all of that now and just take the 14 points.
I'm going to do that actually. So I'm going to bank those with that because I have to bank with this, but I can choose to bank this one, but not allocate any heads to it.
Yeah.
So
this one's not so detrimental. It's like a bonus scoring, but that one, on the other hand, is detrimental.
But this one, it's quite a nice combo there, so I'll leave them. And then this one, we'll see what... Oh.
Oh, God.
Nada.
So you got 14 points. So just to say, 7 points for each combination there. Nothing for the black head die, and nothing for these, because you couldn't make any combinations which would have scored 3 points.
If I'd rolled, say,
One
that,
yellow.
then they would have been worth 3 points.
Yeah. But 14 points is what you got.
Yeah.
Only 1 point behind Mick. See, Mick, you're doing all right, man. All right. Let's see what Jason can do. That's right. I'm referring to myself in the third person.
Let's go. You can run away if he's useless.
All right. Let's see.
A lot better than what we did.
Got quite a few purple heads there. And there, and there, and there. So I'm not liking this. So I'm going to keep this and this as a combination. Hope I get a yellow one of that and re-roll the rest. Oh. Drop the
Down
dice.
they go.
Well, there's your yellows.
All right. Ah,
Zero,
I got a
yellow.
0.
Those are perfect.
Yeah, I'm going to keep that. That means I don't have to bank any dice with that, but I obviously won't score anything from it. I'm okay with that. And then I got another combination over there, which I might keep. 6 is no good, so I'm going to re-roll these. Oh,
God.
the Franky bonus. I forgot about that. All right, so this might be a quick game.
Could
Hold
be.
on, let me just...
Okay,
The
so
Frankies.
I've obviously allocated nothing to that, so I don't get any bonus points to that. I allocate 0 dice to that, which means I'm fine with that. I've got 21 points from the 3 different Franky setups. If you use all 9 of these dice to score points with, you get the Franky bonus, which is worth 10 bonus points. So I scored, say it together,
31.
folks, 31 points.
On the first go.
Yep, that's me, Jammy
Right.
Mick. Oh wait, no, that's you.
That's how it works in Vegas. They pay out quickly in the beginning.
To the
but-
suckers.
Reel you in.
All right, let's see what you got, Mick.
Okay.
Right. So,
There's a few combos.
yeah. So we've definitely got 2 potentials. Definitely that one. Definitely that one. No. Yeah. Need to roll low on this yellow. Oh God, that's not so good. Keep the yellow.
The red can go with that, 3 points.
Yeah,
You
but he
gamble.
needs,
you going for the Mickey bonus.
No, he needs to get something.
Yes,
for
he got the yellow.
That's a yellow 10.
Needs the green body. Did not get it.
Well, you can only bank the black one, and then you can roll
And I
again.
can,
Yeah, if you bank that one,
yeah.
because you can ignore it,
Yeah,
and then you can roll that one.
Yeah.
go for it again. No.
So close. but 14 points.
All right. Oop, that's Carlos. So you're on 29 then, Mick.
Still not a level with you.
Right.
Like, and turn the camera to face you.
Sorry. I think I'll keep those. Alexa, stop.
Another combination to go over the yellow.
Yeah, it's just I'm a little concerned about this.
I know.
Because
It's horrendous.
The yellow dice is a nightmare.
yeah, I don't think I can ignore that.
You try and hope you roll 1 or 2 on the next one.
Yeah, but it's a D10, right? and you know how the dice hate me, so I'm not
gonna
gonna
bank
do
straight
it.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I can.
We'll re-roll this just in case you get a 1.
Well, I'm banking this, so I can re-roll this.
Didn't you keep
No,
that?
you banked that
banked
one
it
already.
did.
So
Yeah.
just re-roll. Maybe you'll get a 1.
No.
No, it's fine.
All right. So roll those 5 dice. See what combination you can make out of it to get 5 points.
Nada.
Nothing. Well, that sucked.
Yeah.
So you
What
got
a
7 points.
surprise.
So it puts you to 21. All right. Let's see what I got going on. Right. Well, I'm not happy with this. So I'm definitely going to reroll those, but I've got no yellow ones. I don't know. I think I'm going to keep this purple head and reroll the rest.
One purple head.
Yep. That's right. I'll move that to the side over there. No more yellows again. I am liking this though. I might
That's
keep...
a whopping 9.
Yeah, it's all the dice. So I'm gonna keep that. Look, I rolled no more purple heads. God damn it! It has to be the same color for that black one, for the black head die.
You could keep a body.
And it might be a question people might ask, because you bank them 2, you could maybe technically stop now and bank all 9. I'm not saying you would,
No, yeah,
but
I could.
feasibly they could, couldn't they?
Yeah,
Because
you could bank as many as you want on your turn, but I don't want to take that. That's just a random straight roll. So I'm just gonna bank the black head.
Bank your yellow.
Did I have a yellow?
Yeah.
I don't see
Too
it.
late.
Oh my god!
You made up for it now.
Yeah. There's another purple head, so I'm gonna blank that, and then I'm definitely gonna bank a yellow at least. I'm now down to 6.
Started so well.
Yeah, did it?
Yellow would probably bank all of them. You keep that yellow.
And yeah, I'm gonna roll again. I'm just gonna.
50 chance.
I'm crawling to that finish line.
Oh, that's a lot better. 4.
Yeah, that is better. I'm gonna keep that. I think.
You can keep the 7 and keep the 4.
I'm gonna keep those. I still need one more purple head though, so I'm gonna roll those 2 again.
No, that's right. Oh.
I'll keep one
I'm
of them
gonna
for that.
keep
Because you
that.
could ignore that.
And then purple head. Come on! I've just rolled that.
Yeah. Messed
Okay.
up.
All right, so at least I can. Ooh, that was a head. At least I can make that out of that. This is nothing at the moment. Let's see what combination I can make out of these 4.
Snout.
Snout. So I've got 7.
Yeah, that's it.
7, that's right. Read 'em in week, folks.
Is that early luck used up, is it?
Yeah. I'm still ahead of both of you.
Of course you are.
Mick does not like the yellow dice.
Yeah, it's for me. We're new to it. We've only done one game this, so we're new to yellow dice. I'm a bit fearful of it. Doesn't mean it can't be good, but we'll talk about that later. So anything I want to keep hold of now? Is that yellow in that? Right. That'll help.
There's another combo there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Storming up the points.
3 yellows. 3 heads.
What was the black one? That was 5.
Oh, that's not so happy.
Maybe keep Frankie Jr.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that. Maybe.
We're currently on 14 points for this round.
Yeah, this can give me a chance.
I mean,
a 7. This will give me a chance of a 3.
I mean, I'm not even going to say it because I watched you do that at least twice the previous round. It's just not things that work with me.
It's very yellow. Come on, yellow.
I love this. So he's still rolling the black, even though bank the black.
Right.
Oh.
So
There
you
you go.
14 points.
Yeah.
Steady Eddie. 15, 14, 14. 39, 43. Alright, colour.
Okay. I was tempted to bank that actually. So that and that.
That would leave you 5 with 1 spare dice. How high? Oh.
I'm just gonna roll them.
We've got 2 green, 4 green heads.
10.
Take the 0. We are assuming that that's 0 because they can't have den dice.
Yeah, it's exactly what it says in the rules as well.
That's interesting because I've got that, so I'm almost tempted.
Yeah, go for the yellow.
Yeah. Why not?
There
you go. I don't think you was going to get better out of that.
No, that's fine. So there's 14 there.
So now you want to
That
roll an 8
is
or a 9
staying.
or something with this black dice, I think.
Yeah, so you got 5 points for
That's not
this.
too bad. So it's 19, isn't it?
Yeah, 19.
Pretty good.
Good enough.
30. That's 40 points. You're only 3 points behind Mick.
I thought she'd be ahead of me.
Well, she had a
I had a really dud
second go.
round.
Only 7 points. Right. Let's see what I can do.
Well, was a combination already.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this as well. This yellow dice does put the fear of God in you, because you can obviously score a 0 from it. So I'm going to bank that for sure. Put that in view. We got 1 there.
I know.
You know what?
That's pretty decent to be fair.
I'm going to make that a 1.
Technically, if you wanted to, you've got that.
But then I'll have 1 dice left. But then, do I push my luck?
50-50 chance of next go of being no good.
You know what? Make you talk me into it.
Come on!
I'll just bank all of that. The fear has got me. All right. So end of the turn. I roll these. Do I get anything from it?
No.
Nope. So that's
a
all
shame.
bunk. That's nothing. This is it worth 6
6.
points
Nice.
plus the 7 there.
13.
13
Not
points.
bad considering.
Black dice saved him.
It's 41-51. So that's what the scores on the doors are at the moment. I'm on 43. No, I'm on 51. Mick on 43. Carla on 40.
It'll be over soon.
For you guys.
And it's not an atomic ending. It goes all the way around.
Oh, there's a 1 on that yellow dice.
Yeah, it's very tempting to take. So, I feel... Yeah, I want to actually. Sorry, I should have done that. Oh, it's probably silly, but not so silly. Come on, mate. Well, technically, I've only banked it. It doesn't mean you bank it with it, does it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Right, okay.
So you can't score it with the yellow that you have separate.
Okay.
So you're hoping for a red, yeah. Yeah.
But there's still 14.
14, eh? Wow, you really are steady, Eddie. 57.
Failed. Maybe I'm not using the yellow properly.
Well, you scored 15, 14, 14, 14.
It'd have to be quite a poor game to get to 7 rounds then.
Yeah. Suppose it depends on how much you push your luck with that yellow dice.
Yeah.
Because obviously, none of us have scored any zeros.
No, that's true.
Carl and I both got a 7.
I bet you're tempted to that.
I am.
For me, it's looking like you want high or low with the yellow.
Yeah.
I feel like always low. Because every time I've kept a 4 or a 5, I've rolled nothing on the reroll.
No, that's what I meant. A 7 or an 8. And you just go for it. It's an all or nothing.
See, my problem now is basically, I guess I'm going to have to do that because otherwise I'm playing against the odds.
Yeah. So we'll see if you get 2.
I would be tempted to put one of those in there, keep that separately, and hope you roll a yellow on your last die.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible, actually, I guess. Fine. You've convinced me.
No, keep the red one.
It's the red one when you want to keep.
Oh,
Yeah.
did I?
Yeah.
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant to bank this.
Yeah, so it's the red one you want.
And then you put that one with that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have to keep one with it.
Yeah.
Because I have to bank one with that.
So you're hoping for the yellow.
Well, actually, I don't have to bank it yet. I'm banking that.
Oh yeah,
That was
And I'm
my
banking
mistake.
this.
yeah. You
That was
can.
my mistake. I should have just banked the one yellow
Yeah,
and
'cause
waited.
you
until
tempted
the end.
with the yellow to actually secure the dice at the same time.
Yeah. So I actually cost myself 3 points.
Oh, and then you roll a red.
Yeah, but it's okay. I can bank that.
Yeah.
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 And then, yeah.
There's your yellow.
And then you might as well bank that under the one.
Yeah, I have to bank it under the one, otherwise that doesn't
So
count.
it's still 17 points. So you must be level now.
57. Wow, look at you two. So 66 means I need 15 points.
Come on, yellow dice. Come on, yellow dice. Come on, yellow dice.
All right.
You've got to stick with that 6.
I'm definitely going to keep those two. So I'm going to keep bank that.
Well, you want to keep the yellow.
Actually.
That yellow.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Yellow.
And I'm going to bank that as well.
Now the yellow is
Come on,
dodgy.
Yep.
Oh.
Roll again. Oh, shit. I'm going to bank that. Oh.
2 more chances. 2 more chances.
Oh,
1
crap.
more chance. Need a 1 or a 0.
Come on, dice, guys!
Oh my
You
god.
jammy it that you've won the game.
You know what? I'm going to bank all of that. So I'm going to change that to that. All right. So let's see what I get here. I got 3 points. So 17 points.
Oh,
Puts me to 68.
Game over.
There you go. The Jason has won. 68 to
You've been last
257.
about that last roll.
What a genius I am. I know exactly what to do on Franky's Rockin Vegas. Right, let's get to the review. Alright, let's have a chat with the fellas and lasses to see what they think about Franky's Rockin Vegas. Do you want to go first, Carla?
Sure. Well, it's not really my type of game. I don't favour luck-based games, and generally dice hate me. So games that are heavy on that, I tend to avoid for that particular reason. Saying that, you know, that's just kind of my disclaimer as to how I feel about the game. It's very basic. These dice, although not complicated, do complicate matters.
The D8 and D10.
Yeah, I mean, I guess these are the luck-based side of things. This
Or the
is
gambling
already,
element.
Yeah, that's actually perfect. I guess this is the whole. Otherwise, it would just be Franky. So, you know, it's the whole concept of the kind of gambling side of things. It's okay. It's playable. I would play it if somebody brought it out, but it's not really my style of game. I prefer something a little bit more in depth.
Yeah, I mean, I have a similar thoughts. I mean, I first thought I wasn't gonna like it at all. We're reading the
You are the push of luck man.
yeah, reading the rules for this hurt my brain a lot as I was trying to decipher how it actually worked. This part's obviously easy. We've actually even played it without these, and you can play your first game without the head die, which is fine. But this die is obviously integral to making the game a little more difficult.
Having said that, you did read it right. You just suffered with the confidence that you read it right.
Yeah, exactly. It was just because it's very wordy. I mean, it's not. We're not talking about a long rule book. It's 2 pages, but it's just like what? What does that mean? And then I had to play it out and roll it out and go, okay, I think I understand what this means.
It's one that you understand with practice. So
Yeah.
once you see it in practice, you kind of understand how it works. But
And hopefully we got it right perfectly so that people who watch the video and want to, instead of trying to figure it out for themselves, can just see how we did it there, and then hopefully that'll help them with how it works. In saying that, like Carla, this is not my type of game. I mean, I don't mind dice game. I've got things like Trophy Buck, and obviously we play things like the Yahtzee style games where you roll and try and get combinations of stuff. It's just the thing is, the theme of this doesn't do anything for me. I mean, this Frankenstein theme, the mechanics doesn't do anything for me. Nothing here makes me go, oh man, that was cool. I just think it's very average. I mean, I'm sorry, but there's nothing here that makes me go, oh, I want to play that again and try it again. It's very luck based. It's very basic in terms of mechanics. You just roll the dice and try and get the 2 combinations, of which is either full Frankies or short Frankies, and hopefully that the dice come up the way you want it. I mean, I suppose you could play it with your family if you remove maybe some of the elements.
Which we did.
Yeah. And it, as with most dice games, sometimes it brings that element of suspense when you come down to the last roll, like we did there in the game. But then also sometimes it comes up a total bust where you just, not really having much fun. So for me, this is not a keeper. I'm definitely going to be moving this on. Other than after this review, I'll probably never play this again. And that obviously says as much as I can say.
I mean, the only thing I would say is I quite like, I quite like the almost Halloween-esque theme to it. And if you were to remove the gambling element, the 2 gambling elements to this, and you just kept it to the Frankie dice, I would say this makes quite a funky child's game. My 8-year-old and his friends could happily play building Frankies with that.
Yeah, but
that element of it would be fine, but the gambling element needs to be removed for that purpose. So
but that's literally just keeping kids occupied for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think Nathan would enjoy playing that with his mates, but we're dumbing the game down, and they specifically are saying it's an A+ game.
Yeah,
probably. Well, yeah.
I mean, for gamers, I don't think there's a lot here. I mean,
yeah, it's very simplistic. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It says it's a 10-minute plus game. I think we probably did play it for about 10 minutes. So, it doesn't overstay
I think the video was actually 20 minutes long.
Okay, well.
But that's obviously with us filming.
It says 10 plus minutes, and I think it probably is just over 10 minutes if you didn't, waffle on.
How about you, Mick?
Well, we did the one without these 2 dice originally. I thought it was okay, but obviously I had some good rolls. But I felt you were more control of what was going on. Then we added these 2 for this version of it. Very fearful of the yellow dice, and then that changed everything. And I was more concerned about what the yellow dice did than actually playing the game, which disappointed me then. Might have been playing it wrong, as in what the person
strategy wise,
played it. Maybe we should have been going for 6, 7, 8 on the yellow dice, keeping that many and hoping that we scored well on it.
The problem is it's a complete random roll. Then
that's the problem. So then, if I would not be asking anyone to play this again at all.
No,
I would not. I want this. If someone put it out in front of me, I'll play it.
I just did.
Yeah. But knowing what I know, I would still play it. But I would never go to choose to play it. I would never say, oh yeah, come in, let's all go and do it. But it is a 20-minute game. Can I, you know, so
It surprises me how many games there are like this. I mean, like obviously there's Trophy Buck, there's Cthulhu dice, there's Zombie dice.
I just don't think this is aimed at us as an audience. I think this is aimed more at a mainstream audience, the people that play Trivial Pursuit and things like that and think that's board games. There's nothing wrong with any of those games, but somebody that plays Monopoly on the regular and doesn't play anything more complex than that will find this very interesting and very fun. And I think that's maybe its audience. But as a board gamer, I've moved past those games. Those games bore me. So I want something far more intricate to my games, and I want control. This game takes the control away, and that is fun in and of itself on a very casual basis, but that's not how a board game anymore, I don't
we
think.
play lots of card games that are 10, 15-minute card games, and you're the one that unluckily gets the pair that you didn't want or something like that. So it's not like we're against them games.
No.
But, and on that last roll of yours, there was a bit of fun element. I wanted you really to fail on that.
Yeah.
But, you know.
It's not an unpleasant game.
yeah.
It's just not aimed for us.
I think his problem is for us, having played so many other types of games, it would rank low. If I was new into gaming, I probably wouldn't find this bad. I don't even know if I do find it bad. Just not interesting.
That's the thing. It can't be bad because there's nothing really to it. It's just 11 dice and some rules, and you just roll them out, spend 15 minutes playing that. So it can't be bad as such.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just...
doesn't stand out from the crowd. I think that's the big thing. Nothing about this game. The presentation is decent. The dice quality is decent. The rules maybe needed a bit of tweaking because, like I said, the audience that I feel this is aimed at would have trouble reading the book. So that's my only thing. But otherwise, there's nothing negative about this game other than I don't think it could hold the attention of a person that plays board games on the regular.
No, as a filler game, there's other plenty of filler games I'd rather play.
Exactly. You know, at this point, we want more from our filler games, and I find most board gamers are looking for more control in their games. Not taking away any of the luck-based elements. There are plenty of games with luck in it that is plenty fun. This just is a little too random for me.
Well, I mean, and even then, this makes it so much more random. This, again, it'd still be a vanilla game, but it wouldn't, you know, you'd have some form of control. Yeah. This sort of, you know, worries you that you've got no control. I'm
a complete control freak. When it comes to board gaming, card gaming, if I can't control what is going on my board, you lose me, right? It's instant. And unfortunately, and that's not a game's fault. I just don't necessarily play those games, which is why I was mentioning
I suppose if you're rolling these 6-7 times, there is a chance with this you should get the lower quantity on it that you want, which has probably happened to you. I think you might have rolled it about 7 times by the time you got your 0. So there is a chance you're going to get 3 or lower if you're looking for the low number. But yeah.
I also think there's an element of, you know, when you play board games or you play dice games or tabletop games on the regular, you learn the averages of like game dice, and looking at a D10 and looking at how, you know, on average, how often certain rolls come up. If you play with them on the regular, you don't like taking those chances because you know that they aren't going to come up. Whereas I think somebody that isn't used to playing with a D10 or with dice on the regular might roll those dice and maybe have more fun at it because they're not instantly working out those odds constantly. I think that probably takes some of the enjoyment out of it for us. I genuinely think if you get to a certain point of playing games, you start calculating things. Even people that aren't great at maths know a D10 average, you know, if you've got 4 dice left, getting, you know, 4 and below on this dice is against the odds. So,
yeah. Well, there you go. I think that gives a general impression of what we thought of Franky's Rockin Vegas from Funbot Games. You can obviously, if that's something you're interested, you can go find a copy online or at your local hobby store. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate all the views and the comments below. See you guys later.
Bye.
All right.